the world.
What is up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are diving into the world of photography with the Canon 700D. This actual camera is a worldwide renowned camera as a DSLR for all enthusiasts. Now, why? That's the question we're going to dive into today. First off, let's talk about the Canon 700D's megapixel sensor. It is a CMOS sensor with a AF focusing range, meaning that every sort of pixel you actually see will be really sharp and smooth at the same time, coming in at 18 megapixels. And what this actual camera has is an amazing sensor on the inside. It's a CMOS sensor and it processes the images amazingly. Another thing about the actual camera is with the actual kit lens, which is right here next to me, the kit lens that comes with it makes sure that all of your actual photos or your videos are vibrant, colourful, and just really sharp and detailed. And when you actually switch your lenses to give your pictures a different look, the body of the camera works well with every sort of actual lens that's designed for this camera, which is really cool. Just to clarify, so this actual camera I have not bought, I have lent off a friend called Joe, and he's called Joe Welby, or Joe Welby. He's gonna hate the fact that I can't say his name, but here's his channel over here. He does amazing podcasts online for YouTube, Instagram, and I'm pretty sure his website too. Go and check him out over here. And tell you what, let's just have a little dive at some of his content real quick.
These quotes around here, like nothing hurt and everything was beautiful. No, everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. That's what it says. Like Kurt Vonnegut, the author, was a prisoner of war in Germany and was in a building called Slaughterhouse 5. Like,
so it's kind
so
of
much
based
of
off
it is a
of his
memoir.
life.
Yeah. So, a key feature of the story is that he's come unstuck from time, and like that's where the Tralfamadorians come in. It's like they're 4D aliens that don't exist within our concept of time.
Oh, so it kind of sounds like, have you seen Arrival, the sci-fi film?
Like that kind of thing, but less like there's a linearness and a cyclicalness in that, which is like is like very similar but fundamentally different from in here.
Did you like that? Well, if you like any more, go down and check him out. It'll be in the description below. Right, so let's now dive into one standout feature, and that is the autofocus system. The 700D boasts a 9-pin cross-type AF system, providing fast and accurate focusing even in challenging conditions. This is a game changer for capturing those spontaneous moments with precision. The main thing I noticed when picking up this camera, and what I do when I pick up every camera that's either a DSLR or a mirrorless, is the flipping out screen. This is a free tilted axis vertical screen, which is LCD. And what I love most about it is the fact that if I'm taking landscape, I can angle the camera down below so I can see what I'm taking a picture of, instead of with my Nikon where the actual screen is always placed in the body. I have to keep doing this, which is, you know, it can ruin the shot sometimes, because sometimes you want a low angle but you can't actually see what you're shooting. Because it's a DSLR, of course, it has a built-in flash mode, which I will show you now. Boom, like that. So it's a built-in flash mode for your nighttime photography. I'm pretty sure every other photographer would agree that the flash on any camera isn't the best. You want to get external flashes, because then you can choose between 2-point flash and 3-point flash. That's all out of my comfort zone, but the built-in flash would allow you easy access for night photography. With being such a budget beginner camera, it still comes with a headphone jack. Mic jack. It still comes with a mic jack, and I cannot get into it, so bear with me. There we go. So it has a built-in mic jack, and also I'm assuming that is a it's a headphone jack as well. So you can listen to your audio as well as have external audio, which, example, my ZV-E10 does really well. And believe this or not, after a year of having my ZV-E10, I've only just realised it has a microphone jack. So who's the idiot now? Again, with this camera being so budget friendly, it's actually really versatile with what it gives you. I honestly can't stress this enough. This camera has so many hidden features right in the palm of your hand, and honestly, it is the only camera that I've really sat down and appreciated with the features that it gives you. At first glance, this camera looks very tricky to use, but honestly, if you took the time and really dove into all of its different features, it becomes very easy because of its family-friendly system. For easy access on moving your photos about and changing your actual quality of your photos, you've got different buttons in different locations that you can map to the actual camera. Example, there's a button down here which you can map to anything you want it to be. It can be a focusing button or a shooting button if you don't like the shooting button up here, which you'd be a criminal to do that. It also has an ISO setting right up here, which, you know, is really good because my Nikon doesn't have that. I have to physically go through the menu to change the ISO, which this already has an ISO button built in. And again, with the actual flipping out screen, it's touchscreen, so it makes it really easy just to go through your settings, select the ISO you want to do, select the shutter speed you want to do, and also you can map where you want your focusing point. You can click and it will focus the point wherever you actually want it to be. If you're an actual content creator and you make videos online or you do vlogging, the 3-inch LCD display makes it amazing for you to actually just make sure, one, you're in focus, and secondly, what you actually look like if you're overexposed, underexposed, or if you're peaking, which, you know, is really, really cool. You can do content on this actual camera, but what is the quality that comes out of it? It's actually full HD at 30 FPS. Now, for someone that does film in 30 FPS is, you know, it's decent. It's decent for vlogs and it's decent for maybe some product advertisements. But apart from that, if you want slow, dreamy footage, this camera isn't going to give you that. But it will give you quality. And with external lights, external microphones, you can always make a terrible camera look professional. In terms of design, this actual camera looks cool, even though it's years old. Feels good, and it's very lightweight as well, so when I'm carrying it around I don't actually realize it's there. Even with a big zoom lens on there, I don't actually realize it's there. And another thing is the layouts of the buttons. Now, I did say you have multiple choices, but not just that, it's also very user friendly, which makes it easier to map through all different types of settings you may want to choose between macro, portrait, manual. Makes it easy. There's one main thing that I think about when I look at this type of camera, and it's a camera that strikes the difference between functionality and ease of use, which personally is a really good thing to have, because if you have an ease of use camera, what's realistically the point of having all these buttons? But if you have more functionality on there, you can change your photos, videos to personally to you. Right, so that was a quick explanation on the beginner Canon 700D. I personally recommend this camera to anyone, even myself, because I'm a beginner, and I will be definitely buying myself one of these because I got to give it back. It's not my camera, but I will be buying myself one of these because it's a beautiful, beautiful camera. But whether you're a photographer, a videographer, or a starter, personally, always look into knowing what your best can be with these types of cameras. If you're a beginner and the first thing you think about is, how do I become great? Look at the equipment you've got and think, where can this equipment take me? How far can I go with this type of equipment? If you want something quick, easy, and versatile, this camera is definitely the suitable option. Right guys, so that has been the end of this video. I do appreciate you guys watching, and again, go and look at Joe's content down below, because honestly, on like a genuine level, his content's really, really, really good. I love it. I love his style. I love how he takes his photos, and the fact that he's let me use this camera for my videos makes me very, very, very happy. So a lot of respect to Joe. Right guys, so that has been me. I have been Guy Tech Reviews, aka Reese Guy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care guys.